Pratt, Maine, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass, not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
I'm a little curious if the old man actually sleeps. Before I go, I didn't actually check around up here. I think I could have just driven up here. Doesn't really matter. Come on, you pansy.
Welcome back to KBF-FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
I think we're here. Almost here. Yeah, one more play. This is the last stop, I think, before we get where we're going.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Mod is such an asshole. Okay, I think that's everything before I get where I'm going. I meant to do that.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
How dare someone hide coffee in such a place?
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good. I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Always is, Wake. Always is. Okay, so I got a little ways to go left in this, but this will definitely be the last chapter that I play because I need a break. And if you guys are interested, I'll definitely play. Well, hell, I don't even know why I say if you guys are interested. I'm gonna play the rest of it. I like this game. There's no way I'm not finishing playing it this time.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Are you kidding me? Fuck. That's normally the amount of clusterfuck that happens when I play this game. Oh yeah, I need those. Definitely need those. Flashbang grenades are the best thing that they put in this game. It's the best weapon in my opinion. Okay, I know what's in there. Gonna take some work to kill it. See if there's anything else around here before I go in there, though. Don't think there is. Okay, so I can't get it from there. Gotta go upstairs. Yeah, bad refrigerator, or whatever you are.
What the hell?
Oh, shit.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
That was unfortunate. Totally worth it. Oh no, I didn't actually mean to do that. God damn it. It's fairly clean passes through there. I'm proud of myself for that one. It's again not something that normally happens when I play this game. Maybe all these years of streaming video games has actually made me, like, yes, a better gamer. Who we kidding? I'm not a better gamer. Oh, hi, big boy. Eat that, motherfucker. Fuck both of you. Oh, I heard you, whoever you are. Can we go this way? That's the way I go. I don't trust anybody in the light, let alone the dark. Trust in no one. Fucking hear them moving around in here. It's so unnerving. Hell do I get? Oh, there it is. My coffee. My coffee. Yay.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Second. There. That was a little intimidating there.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
No, I'm gonna go with no, it wasn't standard equipment at all, but it is what it is, and we appreciate them and who gave them to us. I know who gave them to us, but again, I won't ruin it for people that haven't played this game before. Oh, y'all want to play like that, huh? Fuck this. Back up, bitch. Just me and my shotty in the darkness with a flashlight.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. "Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent."
Never mind the fact that Ellen has never met this guy before. Okay, that's where I'm supposed to go, I think. Kinda wanna see what's up here. Yeah, this is another stash. Oh, that's bats. It's like, that's not a pleasant noise at all. Yes, I will pick up the flashbangs. Thank you very much. Oh, hi guys. I got these flashbangs I think you may be interested in, gentlemen. Ouch, you piece of shit.
had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Why, yes, I will take the pump action shotgun. Not today, Satan. Didn't I say not today, Satan? Hmm? Yeah, back the fuck up. God, Alan, really? You gotta get your treadmill, buddy.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
like the 4th of July. I don't even know who that was that I just murdered.
The place was
Okay, I
dead,
kinda remember this
a ghost
spot.
town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Shit, fuck.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
But I jumped early that time. Didn't really feel like dodging all that, honestly. No, gee, what a surprise. That hurt. Woo, fuck. Yeah, it's definitely the possessed objects and birds. Oh god, no, no! God damn it, game. How the hell did I even fall down that? I gotta do this again, don't I? Yeah, I do. try this again. Come on, Alan, you fucking pansy. Don't even know how I fell. That was amazing. It was quite, like, beyond my comprehension what just happened there. Fuck! Yeah, we're good.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Almost didn't see that one. I don't know why I thought that was a door I couldn't open.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
We got 5 flares. Pretty sure I gotta deal with some birds. Yep.
Birds.
Didn't trust him. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. We glitched the world. Fuck them birds. Alan's very vibrating. I think I broke him just a little bit. Okay, that's the way I'm supposed to go, so let's go back and see if there's anything down the other way before I commit.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. Alice?
Alice?
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Not until we get this page, you don't. Now we can leave Alan.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Escape. It's his shoes. That's what's making him tired. Gotta be the shoes. His toes probably hurt. Got bunions and corns.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
It's very dark in here. Oh shit. ask you what I was shooting at that last time. I don't know. I missed, okay? I panicked, I missed. Oh, dear diner. Sorry, it's been stuck in my head all day. I always think of it. This is jingle from TCM, Turner Classic Movie Channel, for those that don't know. Back when they used to show more. Well, actually, Turner still shows movies, but
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
they had a segment called One Real Wonders Between Movies. So every time I hear "Oh Dear Diner," it makes me think of One Real Wonders. That's why I sing that. Fun facts about Nico's weird state of mind. Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do here. It's been so long. The puzzles are thankfully pretty simple to deal with. They're less puzzles and more just minor inconveniences than anything. It doesn't take a whole lot of brain power to figure out what you're supposed to do for these. Not necessarily a bad thing. Oh. Pretty sure I'm supposed to take this back up, maybe? Yeah. Hit the wrong button. This can't be how they got around this mine, though. I mean, you'd imagine there were bridges and shit here. Maybe it just got broken by the avalanche just happened. Maybe, probably, possibly. I don't know. Judo kick. Alright, I think that's the way it's supposed to go. Oh my fucking god. Where'd the other ones go? Can't remember if down's the way I'm supposed to go or up is. I think it's down. Yeah, it's down. Alright, so we're gonna go back up. Because there could be some hidden items there, or there could be ammunition and or flares. Alan, really? That was a wonderful little moment of glitching there. Alan, what is it with you and stairs, buddy? Like, you haven't been having any problems all night, and all of a sudden they're fucking with you.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Didn't actually mean to do that. Worked out in the end, I guess. Should probably just kind of hang around here until that third bar fills, because it'll fill back up. As long as I'm not in combat, as long as you're not in combat and the bar doesn't completely move to the next segment. Did you see there are 4 segments on the HUD? Actually, no, it just keeps refilling. I didn't realize that. Either way, I'll have full health in a second anyway. There we go.
Oh, great. Another cable car.
I think it's telling me something, guys. We got plenty of flares. Hopefully 6 is enough to do what we need to do. Well, that worked out in our favor. Kind of. It was a little janky how it worked, but it worked. Woohoo!
Shit.
Okay. Oh, hi guys. How you guys doing? And I could have just walked into this and been done, but where's the fun of that? Thought I saw something up here. Probably not. Last thing I want to do is get stuck again and have to... Well, the checkpoint's right there, so it doesn't really matter. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Woof, shit. Are you shitting me? Olay, oil love, bitch. Hey, where you at, motherfucker? Hello, hello, what we have here? Me through. I want what's in the box. Ooh, more flares. Yes, quite. We might actually use these on somebody this time. I haven't needed them for the birds yet.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
No, I'm sure the boss knows exactly what's happening here. Hassan, kick! Hassan, kick! Like how 90% of Wake's problems he solves by kicking them. I find it amusing, at least. Oh, I can kick that open. Don't want to kick that open yet? Oh yeah, I guess I do now. Fuck, I didn't actually mean to go down there. Yeah, this ain't creepy at all. Tom might have had a stalker. Nah, I wouldn't call it a stalker situation, but it's not the most pleasant of situations, that's for sure. Well, whatever was out there is just out there. I fucked up. Oh, hi guys. Oh shit. Reload, reload, reload. There. Oof, that was close. That was close. Sit your little ass down. Here. It was close. On the plus side, the thing that I was missing was over here. So that worked out. There may have been some manuscript over there, but I don't think so. I wasn't expecting for me to not be able to come back up the stairs.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get there. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. Fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him right in.
Oh, that had to hurt. That had to hurt pretty badly. Okay, well that is the end of the stream for the day. I am gonna talk over this music for a second. End of episode 3, so yeah, we'll end it there. We will hit the pause button, and when we come back, we will start with episode 4. I can't remember how many episodes of Alan Wake there are. It's 11 or 12, one or the other. Yeah, I will definitely be playing more of this because I fucking love this game. If this is your first time on the stream and you like what you're seeing, please hit that follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe. Until next time, my friends, remember to save often. You will live longer. Peace.